Hey guys, welcome.
Thanks for being here.
So first question is for Maggie and Caleb. So how did you guys get to be cast as these characters, and what do you feel is going to be the most challenging thing to bring these characters to life?
Do you want to go for it?
Yeah, I was really excited to be cast as Maggie because I'm such a fan of the whole world and everything, you know, science fiction and supernatural, so it's really exciting for me to be able to get to do this. And the hard part is filling the shoes of someone that already exists in people's mind, and they already have this whole world created, and they, you know, people already feel a certain way about her, so it'll be interesting coming into that, but I'm really excited.
The same, yeah, super daunting to be playing a character that's in a series that is so loved by its fans, and you don't want to do a disservice to them or Shelley and her source material. So this is the most pressure I felt in terms of putting character or putting work into a character. Caleb is easier to play because I have such a great co-star. So I'm not going to have to really stretch for all of my emotions. Maggie is gorgeous. And I luckily have a great actor that I get to play with, so.
Agreed.
Oh, thank you.
So we'll jump over to Sikes over here. So you didn't start out as Sikes, but you are playing this character now. Tell us a little bit about how you came to be Sikes.
When I first met him, I met him out in Hollywood. They were in town for some meetings. And we just started talking, and we had a, what's that?
The creators.
Yeah, excuse me, Emily and Candace. And we had a lot in common in terms of film taste and television taste, and then they started telling me about the project, which at the time was going to be a movie. And then the next day, we ended up getting lunch together. Then they invited me out to karaoke with them. Then the next day, they took me to Disneyland. And it was the most ridiculous 48 hours. My girlfriend couldn't believe it and thought that things were amiss. But so then they had me audition for one part that was going to be in the beginning of the film, and then they liked that, so they had me audition for another that was a slightly larger role. And then last year they liked what I was doing when we were filming last summer, and they bumped me up to play Sikes. So it's been interesting. It's been fantastic.
So talk to us about how you got into the role.
Well, it was pretty spectacular. It's kind of, you know, very common, very similar to Tyler.
Did everybody go to Disneyland without me?
I didn't go to Disneyland, no. That would have been great. But I actually met the creators, Emily and Candace, at Saddle Ranch in Los Angeles. And I was there with my friends, and I was singing karaoke, and I was being myself on stage and having so much fun. And Emily comes up to me, and she pulls me aside. She's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to freak you out or anything, but you're Bex. I was like, what? What? What are you talking about? She explained me the project, and right then and there, I was just so interested in speaking to her, and it was very powerful. And you know, it's very powerful for someone like that to come up to you, and you know, their heart is so devoted to this series, and Significance is such a beautiful piece of material that, you know, it felt really great for her to come up to me and say, you know, I just see it. I just see Bex in you. So I'm really excited to bring this character to life, and I have a wonderful cast, and they're so incredible and talented. So.
Wow, that's an incredible story.
Kyle over there. So your character, gets the short end of the stick as far as his love life goes. Is that something you can relate to?
Yeah, no, I definitely is. Yeah, I'm just gonna break the ice there. I can definitely relate to Kyle. Yeah, no, I mean, seriously though, you know, Kyle obviously is dealing with this, you know, love triangle, and Caleb obviously is kind of getting in the way of things, and you know, I can, you know, I can relate to it, you know, because in my own personal love life, you know, a lot of my friends and I, we tend to like the same girls, which is really weird. So we'll both like the same girl, and then it's kind of like a fight for the fittest. It's like crazy. So
Fight for the fittest.
Yeah, for the fittest. So pretty much, I can relate to it though. I really can. You know, you can't get any girl you want, and you really can't. You know, even Justin Bieber, even those guys.
You can get everybody you want. You can't.
relate to the
So what are you most looking forward to playing this character?
You know, I'm looking forward to all the action sequences, really, because I was a gymnast for 11 years, so, you know, I love doing stunts, I love flying around and doing all that fun stuff, so that aspect, I think I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to working with this amazing cast that we have. It's really, we got awesome chemistry, so it's just so fun on set, and just spending time together with everybody, enjoying myself.
Lee's the new kid on the block, so welcome.
Thank you.
So what can you tell us about your experience and what you feel like you can bring to this character, and actually who are you playing?
Well, I'm playing Marcus, and first of all, it's wonderful all the chemistry we all have. But frankly, Marcus isn't looking to make friends, so I don't have to get along. Except Sikes. That's where I'm gonna come in. Yeah, it's cool. It's a really it's a cool part. You know, he's a guy who, he's an angry young man, and he's not looking to make friends. He's very contentious. He's a bully in a lot of ways, and I think the thing that's going to be interesting in figuring out this character and building it and discovering it is that I ultimately think any bully comes from a place of deep insecurity and is overcompensating for something. It's probably not a conscious thing, but anyway, that's all stuff that I get to sort of explore and figure out. And then to just play with and express the darkness inside. I mean, it's a fun thing to do as an actor, and then frankly, just to get to hang out with very intelligent, talented, attractive people all the time. It's awesome, man. It's an awesome life. So I'm very happy to be part of the project.
Have you played a character like this before, or is this new for you?
Yeah, no, I've played some darker characters over the past few years. I mean, I think for the people who know me from the Twilight series, you know, it's that was obviously a more, you know, it's more like your character. Oh, and I gotta tell you, the other thing I'm really excited about, I've been in a bunch of sci-fi and fantasy stuff over the years, but I've never really been a part of the magic, if that makes sense. Like I've been just sort of a dude that either has no awareness of this world around him or is just reacting to the world. So the fact that I get to now partake in this sort of magical world of aces, as you will find out what that means. It's cool. It's really exciting. I'm pumped. I'm ready. Let's shoot it tomorrow. Whoa,
whoa. What's up, guys? I am Will. And I'm Phill. And actually, we're stoked to be a part of Significance. We think that this project needs some really cool music on the soundtrack. And we're here at Sizzle Pitch Studios, and we are just super stoked to be a part of the project to help set the tone and set the mood through the music. It really, I mean, when you have cinema and music together, it just really, it makes things more powerful. So we're just thrilled to be a part of the project. Great story, and we think that some really great music belongs with it, part of it. And, you blew it! Classic. Once again, we are Will and Phill, and we are so stoked to be a part of Significance. Be sure to check them out at SuperCon. Check us out. And now second guessing the ether that holds all our pieces around.